Hello everyone and welcome to this video. I hope you all are doing great. Today I wanted to talk about the cost of Ironman equipment. So this is kind of part 2 of the previous video from last week. Just to be clear, this is only the financial aspect of the Ironman cost. What I mean by that is that this is only the cost of the equipment, not time spent, not money spent on food, nor potential sacrifices, but only the financial cost of equipment. Furthermore, I'm only covering training equipment directly linked to Ironman training, so things like dumbbells and yoga mats are not included in this video. So to start off, I found it appropriate that we talked about the price of the actual Ironman ticket. So to compete in an Ironman race, you have to buy a ticket, and the price range really surprised me when I did have to buy my ticket. So I have a ticket for the Copenhagen Ironman in August 2023, and I paid the price of $720. So this may come as a surprise for those of you who isn't competing in triathlon races. I certainly got surprised by the price, but I guess you have to pay the price if you want to compete. Next up, I thought we should talk about this watch. So if you watched my previous video, you would know that this is a Garmin Fenix 6 watch, which is probably my most important piece of equipment. I actually got this watch as a gift from my parents when I graduated high school. Thank you to my parents, big shout out. If I were to buy the watch today, I would have to pay around $850. So as you can see somewhere on the screen, we have covered 2 items and we're already above $1,500. So you can maybe see where this video is going. Okay, so next up I want to cover the swimming equipment. I do not own particularly much of swimming equipment. I only have the essentials. So first up is my swimming shorts, and these I bought for around $30. Next up is the swimming goggles, and these I also bought for around $30. And last we have the earbuds, which you can get for around $10, and it's worth every penny. So I only got swimming equipment for $70, which is not very much compared to the cycling and running equipment I have. I do have to say that in the next couple of months, I will probably buy a proper swimsuit, which will without a doubt cost a bit of money. Okay guys, so welcome in the garage. This is where I sit and do all my bike training throughout the winter. This is the perfect environment for bike training because it gets pretty cold out here, which is very nice when you're bike training intensely or for a long time. So in terms of the bike, I bought this bike used and I bought it for $850, which I'm very happy about. And then for the Tacx home trainer, I think I bought it from the Tacx website and I bought it for $300. Next up on the list, I have this Garmin Edge 830, which I also bought used for $125. This is certainly one of the things which isn't particularly necessary if you want to save money on equipment, but I will say that it is a very nice thing to have. It really helps to get in the zone when you're cycling, and it's also great for navigation. Next up is my pair of sunglasses, which is the Oakley Carbon Blade. A pair of glasses is without a doubt necessary, but these are pretty expensive. I bought them for $280, which was actually with a discount because I have contacts in the glasses business. Shout out to Michael. But it doesn't have to be a high-end pair of glasses. For a long time I rode with a pair of plastic glasses just to avoid getting bugs into my eyes. But now I got these, which I'm very happy about. Next up, a helmet for cycling. I bought this helmet from Abus for $110. This is a fine helmet, and I think that a helmet is probably something that isn't necessarily a good thing to save money on. At least you need a helmet that is very protective from your head. But as you can see, I didn't go all the way and buy something like a time trial helmet or anything like that. Of course, cycling shoes is also necessary. I actually also got these pair of shoes for free. Shout out to Brian. He was a big help on getting me started on cycling. So I know I got these for free, but if you were to buy something like this, it would probably cost around $70. Then these pair of quality cycling shorts. These I also got as a gift from my uncle Michael. He has without a doubt been the biggest help for me in terms of getting into cycling and what gear is necessary and what is just nice to have. So a huge shout out to Michael as well. But if I were to buy a good pair of quality cycling shorts, it would probably cost around $110. Michael also gifted me these gloves, but if I were to buy them, they would probably cost around $20. So for the running equipment, I got these Nike Vaporfly, which was actually also gifted by my parents, but if I were to buy them, they would cost $280. Then we got the Hoka Rycon 3s, which was also gifted for my birthday by my grandparents. But if I were to buy them myself, they would cost around $160. And last, for the running shoes, we've got the Nike Gore-Tex, which I actually bought myself, and I bought them for $170. If you were trying to save some money on equipment, I would highly recommend only getting one pair of running shoes, and it would definitely be the Hoka Rycons. The reason is that they are pretty durable and only cost $160 compared to, for example, the Vaporfly, which is nearly double the price. But one of the benefits of having multiple running shoes is of course that they are great in different environments, and they also last longer because you don't use them as often as you would do if you only had one pair, because you switch between the pairs. Then we got the compression sleeves and the compression socks, which you know I'm a big fan of all these compression products. I bought the pair of sleeves for $30 and I bought a pair of socks for $20. I would highly recommend getting products like this because they are extremely durable and hold for a long time, and they really do make a big difference in terms of comfort. Then we have the running vest, which I also didn't buy, but if I were to buy it, it would cost around $70. And for the last piece of equipment, we've got this water bag for running, which I bought for $75. As you can see, I have either been gifted or bought items worth over $4,300 up until this point. And I don't even own a swimsuit by this point. While making this video, it actually was a bit of an eye-opener on how much money you actually spend on the triathlon sport. There is, of course, some items that I do own which isn't 100% necessary, so you can of course do it a lot cheaper than I did, but it's all about priorities. I wanted to give a huge thanks to everyone who is mentioned in this video. You have really helped me on this journey, and I wouldn't have got to where I am without the help of you guys. So thank you very much for all the gifts and all the help that you have provided me with. So in conclusion of this video, I can conclude that the triathlon sport, and specifically training for Ironman, is very expensive. But in my opinion, it's worth every dollar. The amount of health benefits, discipline and confidence that I got from this sport is without a doubt far greater than the money expenses that I have used. So for everyone who is curious about triathlon training, give it a try. Thank you for watching the video. I do really appreciate you watching till the end. If you have any questions about triathlon training or the equipment I use, please leave them in the comments. And besides that, I wish you all a great weekend. Take care.